Hi, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed your weekend. So this week we will be finishing Module 1 with the two more discussions and then a reflection. So first, for Tuesday, you will be reading an essay by Robert McGarren that asks you to consider how social media has impacted professional writing. And of course, we are all familiar with social media, whether you use it or not. And of course, according to some statistics I saw on broadband.net, the average time spent on social networks per day is 147 minutes. So that's quite a bit of time. And so, of course, everybody is spending a lot more time on social media than before we had it, right? So we also might ask and consider, how does that impact the workplace and professional writing? Because social media also has some impact on professional writing. So McCarran does offer us a case study to illustrate his points, and so you might also think about other examples and companies or organizations that have experienced something similar to what McCarran describes in his article. But also consider how social media has changed since he wrote his article, because it was published in 2013. So a lot has changed since then. And so as you do read McCarran's article, you might also consider how some of what he discusses might apply to the use of social media in professions that you are particularly interested in pursuing. So then after you read the article, we have a discussion on Tuesday with 3 questions in the prompt that you'll need to respond to. And of course, as usual, remember to read what your classmates post and respond to at least 2 classmates within 24 hours after your post is due. So then on Thursday, we'll have another discussion activity, and that focuses on how the principles of a liberal education might be useful when considering the complex problem that you've chosen to focus on this term. So you will, of course, be considering your complex problem in relation to what some of our class materials on liberal education have said. And as you complete that discussion, I recommend looking back at that previous discussion activity that we had, in which you posted about some of our class readings on liberal education. And of course, read through what your classmates said in that as well. And then after your post, respond to 2 of your classmates, kind of the norm for our discussions, of course. So then after that, after those 2 discussions this week, finally, we will be finishing Module 1 on Friday with a reflection. And this is one of those occasions then that we'll be having a Friday due date in this class. So do, of course, keep that in mind as you schedule your time this week. And so for this reflection, you will be considering your work and experience in the class so far, what you've learned, also be looking forward to what comes next, what you'll be learning next. And of course, by reflecting at this point, it not only helps you to retain and consider what you have learned so far, but it also helps me to understand your learning and how I can assist everyone further as we continue with the class. So the reflection should be 300 words or longer, and we also have the option to do a video reflection instead if you prefer to do something like that. Always good to see you in the video, if you are comfortable doing that, that is. So then, of course, as you do finish all of the rest of Module 1 this week, let me know if you have any questions or difficulties.